Tommy, how'd you like to do your friend a favor? Can you tell us what happened at Falls? Did you see anything?
If you tell us, maybe we can do something about it.
No, you can't. You can't do anything. Paul? What are you doing? Been here all day?
Yeah.
Have lunch?
No.
Here. Go on, I saved it for you.
I'm not hungry.
Take it anyway.
Was it that bad with your folks, too?
Worse.
What did you do?
Here goes algebra. Ah, 2 points.
I heard you got in trouble.
Told you that.
Mom. She doesn't want us hanging around together.
I was just a kid then. Everything's different now.
Do you like living with the Sanders?
Yeah. They're great.
Don't you ever miss her? Your real mom?
Not anymore.
Could never feel that way. I wouldn't care what she did. She doesn't mean it. I know that.
Well, I gotta get going. Trash man comes tomorrow, and I gotta empty the waste baskets and stuff. You coming? Gotta go home sometime. Come on, I'll race you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Tommy? Can't you stay for a while?
Bob? Bob? What are you doing? Are you out of your mind? Stop it! Stop it, Bob. Listen, we can talk about it.
Talk? I'm gonna talk when all this time I've been feeling guilty for suspecting you, and you've been spending your afternoons with him?
But you don't know what you're doing.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
No, Bob. Bob, stop it. Put it back. Oh. Bob, are you crazy? Put it back.
Mom? Mom? Mom?
No! Don't! Stop it! Get it! Get the gun! Pick it up! Go! Stop it!
That does it. I'm calling in again.
Somebody's been shot. We struggled. I mean, all I wanted to do was to get the gun away, to talk to the man rationally.
And he thought you were seeing another man.
Yes, sir. Oh, he was crazy like that. He was jealous of any man I even smiled at. Anyway, Paul tried to help. Bob knocked him down. And Tommy...
Tommy's last name, that's Sanders, is that right?
Yes.
Well, what exactly was it that he did?
Well, Bob dropped the gun, and Tommy picked it up. And then... Oh, God. Oh, dear God.
He shot your husband?
Mrs. Harris, do you have any idea what made him pick up the gun and shoot it?
No. No, I watched it happen, and it all happened so quickly. I think he thought he was trying to help. There was nothing that I could do.
But Tommy was standing right over here when he pulled the trigger, is that correct?
Yes.
And, do you know where we can find him now?
He lives about a block up on the next street over. Paul, what's the address?
Mom.
Paul, what is it? Come on.
It's a fourth house. It's on the far corner. It's on the left side.
Thank you. Do you have a doctor, a family doctor?
Yes?
Well, I think it would be wise if you and the boy took a mild sedative.
Oh, thanks. We'll be all right. Thank you. Lieutenant.
Yes.
I never liked Tommy playing with Paul. I never liked it. One of the neighbors said that he'd done some bad things, some juvenile problems. He even had a record.
Record? What was it for?
Oh, no, I didn't listen. It was gossip. I didn't...
That's all right. We'll check it out. Goodbye. Bye, Paul.
Mom. What are they gonna do to Tommy?
He'll be all right, Paul. He's just a young boy. He'll be all right.
But what did he do before?
I told you, I don't know. Didn't you hear me? I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Tommy couldn't do such a thing.
Well, that's why we're here. We wanted to hear Tommy's side of the story. May we talk to him, please?
Well, he isn't here. I haven't seen him since this morning. But Tommy is not the kind of a boy that you can hold on to too tightly. He needs room. He needs trust.
More than most boys his age?
Yes, I'm afraid so. You see, Tommy is our foster son. Dave and I, that's my husband. We love Tommy very much. And we're trying to help him learn to live with his past and overcome it. I just can't believe that anything like what you're saying could happen again.
Again, ma'am,
Just what is it Tommy has to overcome?
Brutality. Ugliness. A nightmare no child should have to live through. You see, Tommy's parents, his mother drank. She couldn't even make a decent home. And she was more afraid of losing her husband than she was of anything else in her life. And he apparently blamed his wife and his boy for all of his own failures. Then one night, About 6 years ago, Tommy was 8. His father started in on his mother, beating her. A child like that, all he knew was that it was his mother and he loved her, needed her. Anyway, he got a gun, a rifle, and he shot his own father.
You can't do anything.
What?
That's what Tommy told us the other day, remember? You can't do anything.
Hey, Mike, you're gonna have to put out an APB.
Yeah, I gotta find him.
I know. But he must have been scared when he pulled that trigger. I'll bet he's a lot more scared right now.
Yeah. We have to help him, and fast.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we ought to give it one more shot first, just the 2 of us. Kid's probably got some hangouts. So maybe the social worker handles the case with them.
You're right, it's worth a try.
Try to calm down, Ruth.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Take it easy. Just take it easy, but try to remember everything. Everything.
Yes.
Now, the police were here when? How long ago?
I don't know. Just a few minutes. It was just before I phoned you. Oh, Dave, I didn't mean to worry you with that message, but I was so scared. All of a sudden, I didn't know what to do.
All right. Now, the police actually told you that Tommy shot someone?
Yes.
Did they see him do it?
No. It was the woman.
What woman?
Oh, she was the mother of the boy he was playing with. I think their name was Harris.
They're positive?
She described everything that happened to them.
My God. Where did the gun come from?
I don't know.
How could he have gotten his hands on a gun?
Well, it was theirs. It must have been in the house somewhere.
And then they said Tommy ran?
Yes.
Why? I mean, how did something like this happen? Tommy!
You believed it. Tommy! Where were you? You believe it? What? What they said. Do you believe it?
Tommy, I want you to come in here and sit down.
You do? Tommy! You do!
No! Tommy! Tommy!
Paul. You all right?
Yeah,
What are you thinking?
nothing.
Oh, honey. Oh. It's all over now, you know. Hey. Brought you something. It's supposed to be for your birthday, but...
Thanks.
You gonna open it?
Yeah, sure.
Paul. You're all mixed up, aren't you? I got a confession to make to you. I'm kind of mixed up, too. need you, Paulie. You know that, don't you? I know I don't act like it a lot. But I need you now more than ever. Be just the two of us. Like it was before.
You mean when Daddy left?
Yeah. Yes, when your daddy left.
Mom?
Yeah.
Won't he ever come back?
No.
Why not? Oh, Mom. Mom, please, what did I do?
No, Paul, honey, you didn't do anything.
You're mad again.
No, Paul, I'm not. I'm not mad.
It's all right.
What's all right?
That you're mad at me. I think I'm old enough now that I can understand.
Understand what?
Why you blame me for Daddy's leaving?
Oh, Paul, that's not true.
Mom, please. You said you were mixed up, too. Was it about me, or was it about Tommy?
What?
If it's about me, it's okay. Really, I understand now, and it's okay. But Tommy...
Oh, shut up, Paul.
Mom!
Shut up!
Mom, please!
Just
we didn't do
shut
anything!
up.
Mom! Mom!
Get out of here! You get out of here! Oh. Hello. Hello. This is Bonnie Harris. Help me, please. Oh, dear God, help me. Help me, help me.
Yeah? You sure? Okay. I just wish I could say thanks, Charlie.
What?
That was a lab. The gun is lousy with prints. 2 sets of adults and some that have to match a kid's.
Tommy's?
Yeah. Smeared. All of them are smeared. Except one match his. What's that, the ballistics report?
Yep. Open and shut, 45 caliber and a 45 service issue. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Sanders called in. Tommy came home, but he took off again.
Did you get out an APB?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the heat's on. On police force looking for a 14-year-old kid. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold it right there. Now, I don't like this any more than you do. But we gotta find the kid. Especially when he's down on himself like the Sanders say he could be. Giving up on himself and everybody else. Homicide, Lieutenant Stone. Yeah? Yeah, where? Okay, you stay with it and keep us posted.
Tommy's mother?
Yeah. Nothing. Are you sure the child welfare doesn't have another location on her?
They gave you the last one they have in L.A.
She left L.A. 3 months ago, no forwarding address. Could, Tommy have gotten in touch with her?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Well, maybe she got in touch with him.
There's no way the agency would never give her the address. Look. Why don't we call and talk to Paul Harris? He was a friend of Tommy's. Maybe he'd know where he'd go.
All right. I guess we better talk to him. That's all you can do is just keep digging. Dig, dig, dig.
I'm sorry, son, but $2.52 won't take you to L.A. Not even on a kid's ticket.
How far will it take me?
Local bus? Oakland, maybe. Tell you what I'd do if I was you, though. I'd complain to the interstate commerce people after I got home. Look, son, I don't know what your folks are sore about, but they'll cool off. Take it from a guy who's been there. Doesn't help to run away. Son. Son.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Is your mother home?
No,
Well, do you think she'd mind if we came in for a minute?
I don't know.
Just a minute. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I guess so.
Say, what happened? Have an accident?
I was trying to fix it.
Oh, hell. Looks like you got a pretty good repair shop here.
You said you wanted to talk.
Yes, I do. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about your friend Tommy.
Did you find him yet?
No, not yet.
What's going to happen to him if you do?
Well, that's not really up to us. We're just trying to find him, make sure he's all right. You know where he is?
Are you going to put him in jail?
No, we don't put children in jail.
Well, what do you do with him?
Well, we take him to juvenile hall for a while until the judge decides what's best for him.
What if they've been in trouble before?
You know about Tommy's background?
Just that he had to live with somebody else. Is that what could happen this time?
Well, there's special courts to take care of things like what your mother said Tommy did.
No. Mom said they wouldn't do anything to him because he's just a kid. She said it's not like if
What?
he was a grown-up. She said things would be different then, but they wouldn't do anything to Tommy. That's all.
Where's your mother now?
She had to go out.
She go see somebody or what?
I don't know. She just made a phone call and went out.
Hey, let's get back to Tommy. Do you know where he might be?
No.
Or some secret place, maybe, that the two of you would like to go when you wanted to be alone?
No.
Your mother said Tommy was standing up here when he fired the gun.
I guess.
Well, was he?
Yeah.
And where were you?
Right by Tommy. Why?
No, I'm just being curious.
Paul, I'm afraid this ship has had its last voyage. Unless you're a better mechanic than I am. Looks brand new. Is it?
Yeah.
Well, who gave it to you?
Got it from my mom.
Steve, what do you say?
Yeah, okay. Listen, Paul, good luck with your boat.
Yeah, thanks.
Listen, if you happen to remember where he is, just let us know, will you?
Okay.
Goodbye, Paul. It's a good ship, I wish I had one.
We'll see you.
Just what did you pinch in there?
Phone number? Since she got a phone call left, I figured maybe that'll tell us where she went.
And that stuff about where were you standing? What's all that about?
Two kids, they were standing right next to each other.
Oh, now wait a minute.
What?
Are you saying that this kid pulled the trigger?
This is the kid that Harris beat up.
But Tommy was the kid that ran.
I think Tommy has been running all his life. At least that's the impression I got when we were talking with Mrs. Sanders.
Well, are you thinking that Paul's mother lied just to protect him?
Isn't it a mother's natural instinct to want to protect her child? He sees his mother and father fighting. He finally gets a chance to get back at the man that's been beating him up. He picks up the gun and he shoots it.
Could be. Well, let's see where this leads us.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hey, aren't we supposed to know that kid?
You mean the kid homicide's looking
It
for?
fits the make. You better call it in.
Central Florida headquarters. Spotted suspect of APB for murder warrant. Headed west at Market and Pine. Partner in pursuit on foot.
Are you sure this is the place?
Yeah, this is the address they gave me.
Oh, Ed Cooper, can I help you fellas?
Yeah, my name is Stephen Keller. This is Lieutenant Stone.
Oh, yeah.
You handle a case involving a family named Harris, Robert Harris.
Yeah.
Is there no way we could talk alone for a moment?
Well, I guess so, sure.
Say, I wasn't aware of this service. Maybe you need publicity.
Good thought, Lieutenant. But child abuse is something most people don't want to hear about. They just keep hoping it's going to stop on its own. Well, let's see here. No way. Lieutenant, I'm sorry. But it looks like we're going to have to use my private office.
What, this is your private office, Mr. Cooper? I always thought it was mine.
Well, this is where it's happening, isn't it?
It certainly is.
And the name is Ed. This is strictly a first-name operation. All volunteers. And all former bad guys.
You were one of these guys?
That's right. But it's been a long time for me now. And I'm hoping I can help keep somebody else from going through what I went through. What I put my son through before I got help. So now I man the phones once a week and hope that some other abuser will call up and cuss me or talk or just cry instead of taking out his frustration on his kids.
And that's the cause, huh? Frustration.
Well, I'll tell you, Lieutenant. I've got a library on the subject at home. There are so many causes that nobody's sure. Now, the only thing that is sure is the damage that's done. 250,000 children are beaten or injured every year. 35,000 of them end up seriously hurt. 2 of them die every day. And at the hands of the people who are supposed to love them.
Well, what do you think caused Mr. Harris to lay into Paul the way he did?
Mr. Harris?
Yeah.
Mr. Harris had no problem that I was aware of.
Wait a minute. It was her. Paul's mother, it was her. Did she call today?
Now listen, Lieutenant. I'm not a doctor. And I know what she told me isn't legally confidential information. But I just wouldn't feel right telling you guys what we talked about.
You wouldn't feel right about a 14-year-old boy being accused of murder that he didn't commit. Now, would you, Ed? We got the call. Where is he?
Lost him, Lieutenant. We know he got off the BART at Lexington.
All right, he doesn't live too far from here, so he probably knows this area better than we do. Check the lumber yard. Don't stop. Get going. Around the block. Come on. Keep moving.
So what do you think?
Just keep it moving. I don't want to think.
Tommy? Tom? Tommy, are you here? Tommy, I'm sorry. I am. Mom said it would be all right. They wouldn't do anything to you. Tommy, police came to the house again today, just a little while ago.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing. I couldn't.
Even about this place?
No. Tommy, I didn't know what to do.
It's okay.
I just couldn't tell what really happened. I couldn't.
I know. Maybe you just better go now, okay?
Are you gonna be all right?
Like your mom said, I'll be okay.
I'll see ya.
Yeah.
Whoa. Come here, Paul. Now, wait a minute. Hold it. Hold it.
Is he inside, Paul?
Where's Tommy Hyde?
Don't hurt him. Please don't hurt him. He didn't do anything.
I'll get him.
Inspectors 8-1 to headquarters.
Tommy?
It's okay, Tommy. It's all right. Nobody wants to hurt you. All we want to do is help.
You think I did it too, don't you?
Well, did you?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, come on. It matters a lot, especially to your mother and father.
Oh, I heard her talking to him. She thought I did it too.
Well, I don't know what you heard, but I know what she thinks about you. But she told me herself.
That's right, yeah.
And right now, she's pretty scared with you running off like this. So why don't we go on home? So she'll know you're all right, okay? Come on.
What about Paul?
We're gonna want to talk to Paul's mother, too.
Lieutenant,
Yes.
where is he?
Well, he's in there, Steve. We'll wait for him in there. What's the matter?
What do you want me to do?
I thought you wanted to prosecute him.
No, I don't want to do that. Does he Does he have to be?
You said he killed your husband.
Oh, but he was just trying to help. I mean, he was just a young kid who was trying to help.
Well, you saw him pull the trigger, didn't you? You said he picked up the gun and shot your husband. And that's what you said, didn't you?
What did he say?
Now, you know he said something entirely different.
He lied.
Did he? Or did you? Isn't that what the Parent-Child Center is trying to help you stop? Lying to yourself and to everybody else? We know how Paul got those welts. Mrs. Harris, you knew about Tommy's problem, didn't you? And you thought we would hold that against him. Take the blame off of you. A 14-year-old boy. Now, you pulled that trigger, didn't you? Don't lie.
I never meant for him to be hurt. I only thought. I thought. Get me out of here, please, somebody. Just get me out of here.
Sekulovich.
Paul? Tommy? It's okay. Some things are hard.
Morning.
Good morning. Got new bikes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How are things working out?
Oh, fine, Lieutenant, just fine. A little crowded with both of them in the same room, but my husband says that's why they build bunk beds.
You know what? Your husband's right.
And how's Tommy's adoption coming?
It'll be final next week.
That's terrific.
Yes, it is. But you know what the best part is?
What's that?
At night, when they're supposed to be asleep. And we can hear them laugh.
enough to take care of you and Rick for the rest of your lives.
PJ, you still don't understand. I don't care about the money.
Well, I just wanted you to know. No matter what happened.
PJ. BJ?
I'm all right. I just gotta go.
BJ?
Here.
Forward plans a lot? Yeah. Whenever I get a chance. Still looking for BJ?
Yeah. Have you seen him?
No, and I don't want to see him either. He's crazy. Hey, fellows, this ain't grass, right?
I know it's not, yeah. What do you mean crazy?
Well, crazy, like, you know, I was just over at the Breen house, and he calls up to offer condolences. So I pick up the phone, and he starts crying. And I say, what's wrong? Well, he slams the phone right in my ear. I mean, he's really out of control, you know?
Like the argument he had with Mr. Breen?
Right. It's like, you know, it's like you push a button and he goes whang. I mean, he smashes Jimmy's guitar with some silly goof up, slam his fist right through a screen at the studio, and then he doesn't remember what he's done. I mean, he's crazy. Ask Lois.
We will. Thanks.
By the way, you're making a mistake. It's a shade azalea. You've got it in the sun.
Well, thanks, huh?
That's right. Yes. Fine. I'll tell him thanks. Bye-bye.
Was that BJ on the phone?
No, it was the union. I was filling them in on the funeral. I know it's old-fashioned, but I've insisted that we all go to the funeral parlor.
Miss Flynn, there's a APB out for BJ. It'd be easier if you told us where he is.
I don't know where he is. Art, I've talked to him a couple of times on the phone. He's having some problems.
What kind of problems?
Was he into drugs or something?
No.
Gambling?
No.
Then what?
Money problems. Medical bills from all over the country.
Morley, Dr. Kevin Morley.
Yes, I saw BJ this morning.
Doctor, we know that your specialty is neurosurgery. And we know that Palmer had blackouts, violent outbursts. Is he having a mental breakdown?
Is BJ under arrest?
No.
Well, then I have an obligation to my patient of confidentiality.
Doctor, is BJ capable of killing?
No one can answer that question.
Maybe he's answered that question for us.
Vince! You lied. You didn't leave the building when you told the police you did.
Listen, sweetheart. Let me talk to you for a second. You see, I know what you're trying to do. I also know that you would like to pin this murder on anybody. But lay off me. You got that?
Come on!
Hey, hands washed, nails scrubbed, shoes clean. Do I pass, Warden?
Very funny. In the van.
Wait a minute, you guys. Hold it there. Listen. We just got a phone call from Mr. North's office, and he wants all of us to know that he just signed BJ for a big, fat contract, and he set up a recording session for tonight. So let's get back in there and rehearse. Come on.
Hey, wait a minute. In the van. Come on. Keep going. Come on. I'll get back to him later. Come on, Vince. Put your coat on. Go on to your car.
Lois.
Oh, Cheryl, honey, later. We're late, okay?
Now they're going to be sure BJ killed Mr. Breen, just so he could sign with Mr. North, aren't they?
Cheryl, that's ridiculous.
I know who was in the building and when. Vince lied about when he left.
Listen, Cheryl, we don't want to get Vince in trouble for nothing. Now, don't do anything till I talk to you later, okay?
I won't call the police. I'm gonna find BJ and tell him.
Taxi!
Are you the garage attendant?
Yeah.
You didn't see anyone?
No, sir. I heard screaming and I came running. The car was just like this, and she was there. It's awful. I still feel a little sick.
You know whose car this is?
Belongs to Carmela. She's a switchboard operator.
Does she always leave her key in the car?
Yeah, we ask all the staff to leave their key in the car. That way we can jockey the cars around if we want to.
How many other people know the keys are left behind?
Well, I guess all the regular, well, excuse me, I don't feel too good.
Regular who?
No, all the permanent guests and all their regular visitors. So they would know. Is it okay if I...
Mike, it's Tanner. He spotted BJ down at the funeral home.
Tell him we're on our way. Thanks a lot.
We're on our way. Between 5 and 6.
Cheryl was killed? Are you sure it wasn't an accident?
We're sure.
Why would anyone want to kill that poor kid?
That's the second question. Would you mind answering the first one?
Where was I between 5 and 6?
That's right.
You mean I'm a suspect?
Just answer the question.
Well, between 5 and 6, I was at my doctor's.
Dr. Morley.
Yeah. Well, you can verify it. His number is...
We have the number. I'll check it.
Come here. Where were you all day?
Just around. Had a lot of things to do because of what happened to Dave.
Things more important than answering our call? We left messages all over town.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Yesterday, you were the only one who left that recording building without signing out. Why?
I don't know. I guess I just forgot.
How could you leave that building without seeing the security guard?
I don't know.
What time did you leave?
I don't know.
You don't know, you don't remember. Or is it that you just don't want to tell us?
No, look, I just don't remember. It was a rough night. I wasn't feeling very well.
It must have been a rough night.
It was at the doctor's. Wanted some pills. Yeah, I have a heavy recording day tonight, and I wanted something to help keep me going. All right? Are you finished with
All right, yes. We're finished. Go ahead.
Mike, granted he's off the hook for the murder of the girl, but he still could have killed Breen.
Yeah. We never had a better suspect and less to book him on. Come on, Dan. Palmer's off the hook for one murder. So what does that mean? That we're looking for two unrelated killings? I don't think so. I think they're related, and we'd better find the connection. Listen, Tanner, didn't you tell me that in all this group, Palmer was the last one who came in here?
Right. First the hyped-up van with the three guys, then the Flynn girl in the cab, then the one that drives the two-seater.
Vince Perez.
Yeah, then Palmer.
Okay. I want you to check out all the routes they took. What streets, how much time it took them to get here, everything, the works. The point is that all of them, every one of them, could have stopped by at BJ's hotel on the way.
And killed a girl.
That's right. Tomorrow, you and I are going to talk to that, what's his name, the security guard.
Moran.
Moran.
Yeah, but what can he tell us?
I don't know. And we're going to start at the beginning, and we're going to dig until we find out.
Lois?
Oh, hey, fellas, hold on a second. I want you to meet Mr. North.
Fellas, how are you?
Mr. North, I think it might be a good idea if you told us where we stand.
Now, you had a contract with Mr. Breen to make an album. I bought that contract from his estate. We record tonight.
But which album? I mean, the one we've been working on, or the one BJ wants us to cut?
My album.
Hey, BJ, where are the charts?
No charts.
Oh, we'll be here all night. I mean, what are we gonna play?
Well, so we'll be here all night. We'll work on the melody line, and then we'll go for it live.
Dynamite!
Don't like women who say no. Don't like women who say. Don't like women who say no. Don't like women who say. I can't understand a woman that don't want a man. No, I don't like women who say no. Don't like women who are on show. Like women. Open up your heart to the music playing there. If you learn your part, you will hear it everywhere. Listen with your heart to the music calling you. Listen till it starts, and that's all you'll have to do. You can be the light of the world. You can be the light of the world. Wounded lovers can never discover what went wrong until it's too late, and when they wake up, the feeling's gone. Yes, it is. It's just like you and me. We believe that there could never be a time like this. Ah, but where those good times, the automatic sunshine, lovers bliss. Man, don't you remember the laughter? When Samson left Delilah, she said your funeral pyre would light my heart. Yeah, but she knew that she was wrong, but she was never really strong right from the start. No. And so it's my opinion, inside of love's dominion, no one knows. No, they don't know just where it's gonna come from, and what it's gonna do, or where it goes. It's in our hearts to find that place of love that's divine. It's not too late. Let the plan unwind. It's not too.
Are you all right?
We've been here all night. I'm tired, I guess. Let's take it back.
You all right, BJ?
I just forgot the damn words. Look, we'll save it, okay? We'll take it back from the bridge. Save the first part. Okay. Here we go, count off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Moran was fired for boozing last night. The booze. That's right. Last year, I entered a 211 down at the wharf.
Moran was working as a guard at a junk shop. He got sloshed and let a heist be pulled right under his nose. I remember answering the call.
Come on. Say, Moran, listen. Were you boozing the night Mr. Breen was killed? Were you drunk?
They didn't have no right to can me. I guess it don't matter now.
It does matter now. Because if you were drunk, you couldn't have known who signed out when.
I knew. I signed out those 3 creeps that lowers my stuff. I swear I did.
Wait a minute. What about Vince Perez? Did you sign him out?
Look, I wasn't feeling so good, you know.
You left the book to get a drink, right? It was before Perez signed out.
I guess so.
Don't guess.
What the hell's a big deal? I wasn't gone more than 20 minutes. Half hour, maybe.
20 minutes or a half hour. That means Perez could have been in that building as late as 1:15. Come on. Breen was killed at 1:03.
And in time, if we tried, we could take the world so high, so high. It's the loving, not the hating, and only time will tell. So if love knows, it will show.
That's it.
Mr. B.J.
You guys hear that sound? Was that us? I mean, was that us?
I don't know.
I guess so.
No,
man, that was Mr. B.J. Palmer.
That is, bar none, the finest album I have ever made. Hey, we gotta celebrate.
All
We
right. Okay. Little chill. Yeah.
Solid, man.
Hey, yeah.
Incredible.
Thanks.
Incredible.
Thanks. Jimmy.
Crazy. Let's go.
I couldn't have done it without you. You know that.
Run that by me again.
The security guard wasn't in the lobby when you signed out. Why did you lie?
Look, we all know that Charlie hit the suds, huh? But he did his job. Now, why get the guy fired?
But no one can vouch for when you left, right?
It had to be before 1. I headed for the Haymarket, I sat in, and I played, and then I left.
Wait a minute. Answer something else for me, will you? Yesterday, did you go directly from your house to the funeral parlor?
No, on the way over there, I stopped to see a girl that I know.
Then she can vouch for it.
No. She wasn't home. Look, that don't make me a murderer.
No, that doesn't make you a murderer. Murderer needs a good motive. Like the contract North tells me you signed with him this morning. Gives you a group of your own, doesn't it?
Donna. It's done. The album's done. Finished. I just want you to know it's yours and Rick's. Everything's finished. You'll never have it. I saw blood. Dave, my clothes. Dave, I killed him. Must have. Dave, I killed him.
You can go in now, Mrs. Palmer.
He's okay, isn't he?
Yes, he's off the hook. BJ confessed. Any word on Vince's story?
Yeah, his alibi checks. Four guys in the band at the Haymarket confirmed Vince got there a couple of minutes before 1. Said he played for about an hour.
Well, how could they know what time he got there?
Take a break at 5 to 1. That's when he walked in.
All right. So Vince is off the hook for the murder of Breen.
So now we concentrate on Cheryl.
Yeah, if you believe Palmer's confession.
You don't?
2 murders in the same group by 2 separate people? Never.
Yeah, but BJ said he killed Breen.
He thinks. He thinks. He's not sure. He thinks he's killed. You.
What?
It was something you said.
What are you talking about?
Remember the first time we went to see the Rainmakers?
Yeah?
And we were concentrating on when they left the recording studio? And then you said, did any of you return to that building later?
Yeah, but they all said no.
Let's take it one more step. Suppose somebody did go back into that building. Cheryl could have seen who that somebody was.
That's why she was killed. Both murders by the same person.
Yeah, that's the theory. Now, the problem is...
Who is that somebody?
Hey, Mike?
Yes?
Got something. This is a breakdown on when people got to the funeral home and how they got there. How's that grab you?
It certainly does grab me. You have the phone number on that house?
Let me know what I must do. Let me know what I must do.
Hello?
Miss Flynn, Lieutenant Stone. I'd like you to come down to Franklin Hospital immediately.
What?
Mr. Palmer tried to kill himself.
No.
He got there just in time, and, well, he's going to need an awful lot of help, a lawyer.
But a lawyer at the hospital?
Well, his suicide attempt could amount to a confession. You'd better hurry.
I'll call a lawyer right away. It is all right to talk to him.
Sure it is.
No, I mean before his lawyer gets here.
Well, you might even be helping us. You go ahead. I'll wait here for the lawyer.
All right. Do I have to watch you every minute?
You're the mommy, aren't you? Sure. Lois. I blew it.
No. No, you're gonna be fine, BJ. You're gonna be just fine.
Dave.
Dave was wrong. You were right.
I killed him.
No, BJ. No, you didn't kill him.
I saw him. I saw him lying.
Shh. Do what you've always done. Leave this to Mommy. Lieutenant, you can't believe him.
Well, he says he did it.
Well, he shouldn't be saying anything until he talks to his lawyer. Now, I'm going to go and check.
Miss Flynn, give us a minute to confirm some details, will you please?
All right.
Okay.
Miss Flynn, you were the last one to arrive at the funeral home, isn't that correct?
No, I think Vince arrived there after I did.
That's right, that's right. Here it is. You came by cab.
Yes?
Cab from BJ's hotel.
Yes?
In fact, the record shows you took a cab from your house to BJ's hotel, arriving there at approximately 5:40. Then you took another cab from the hotel at approximately 5 to 6, arriving at the funeral home 10 minutes later.
Yeah, I thought I could stop by BJ's hotel and pick him up and we could go to the funeral parlor together.
Then I'm sure someone at the hotel lobby would remember seeing you. Maybe if we go to the hotel together...
No.
Miss Flynn, you have a right to remain silent.
I don't have any rights.
You have a right to counsel.
I don't have anything left. I just can't let BJ go on thinking that he did it.
Why?
Because I love him. He never knew. I couldn't tell him because of Donna. But I could be near him. And that was enough. And then Dave was going to take that away from me, too. After 4 years, he was going to fire me. BJ was my whole life. I couldn't live without him. So I went to the studio and I did what I had to do.
Was BJ there?
No, he must have come in a few minutes later. I don't know, I panicked.
Miss Flynn, wait for your lawyer.
Do you know what worries me the most? What are the audiences going to think when I start making appearances? Did you ever see a bald-headed rock star?
Maybe you can start a new trend. Melonhead and the Rainmaker.
Listen, anybody who's had a tumor removed and ends up as healthy as you are, my friend, you've got nothing to worry about. Oh, the doctor said just a few minutes, so come on, let's go.
Oh, look, before you go, I got something for you.
Oh, yes. Only 4 weeks on the charts, and it's 16 with the bullet.
What's that?
Don't mind him. A bullet. That's a mark that says a record's hot.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still headed up. By the time I get out of the hospital, maybe it'll be on the top of the charts.
Listen, you get yourself well and out of here. That's the important thing.
I will. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. A bullet, huh? You know, I think this is more your speed. I'm more for the classics.
The classics?
Yeah, classics. Come on.
সে নিজেই বলে যে আমি ছবি পাচ্ছি না দেখে আমাকে মানুষে বলে আমি ফিতা কাটা নায়িকা, মানে দোকান ওপেন করে, শপ ওপেন করে, তো সে ওই সব জায়গায় চলে গেছে। এখন অপুকে তো প্রপার কাজে লাগায় নাই, সাকিবের পরে সে অন্য কোনো হিরোর সাথে তেমন একটা হিট হইতে পারে নাই, ঠিক আছে? তো এখন তাকে রিস্ক নিয়ে কে নিবে? আর সাকিব সেও চাচ্ছে না সে অপুর সাথে ছবি করবে, আর এখন অপুকে না সাকিব ছবি করলো, সে ছবি দর্শক নেবেও না, এখন আর চলবেও না। সাকিব ঠিকই আছে সাকিবের জায়গায়, যে কারণে অপু ইন্ডাস্ট্রির মধ্যে মানে ওর হাতে ছবি নাই। অপু সম্বন্ধে কি বলবো আমি, ভালো, খুব একটা যে অহংকারীও না সে, অত মিশতো, সে মিশতো, তার মিশার মধ্যে যেন কেমন একটা মানে রাগ ঢাক ছিল। হ্যাঁ, আড়ষ্টতা ছিল, সেটা ছিল। সে মানে আর অতটা ফ্রি না। প্রথম দিকে তো ফ্রি হয়ই নাই, পরে যখন একের পর একটা 5-7টা ছবি করলাম তখন সে ফ্রি হয়েছে। ভালো আছে, খারাপ না। চলচ্চিত্রের কতটুকার ক্ষতি হয়েছে, সাকিবের জায়গায় ঠিকই আছে, বুবলি জায়গায় ঠিকই আছে। আর অপু যেহেতু নিজেকে সেইভাবে মেনটেন করতে পারছে না, সে একটু বালকি হয়ে গেছে, তারপরে সে অন্য আদার্স জায়গায় চলে গেছে। সে নিজেই বলে যে আমি ছবি পাচ্ছি না দেখে আমাকে মানুষে বলে আমি ফিতা কাটা নায়িকা, মানে দোকান ওপেন করে, শপ ওপেন করে, তো সে ওই সব জায়গায় চলে গেছে। এখন অপুকে তো প্রপার কাজে লাগায় নাই, সাকিবের পরে সে অন্য কোনো হিরোর সাথে তেমন একটা হিট হইতে পারে নাই, ঠিক আছে? তো এখন তাকে রিস্ক নিয়ে কে নিবে? আর সাকিব সেও চাচ্ছে না সে অপুর সাথে ছবি করবে। আর এখন অপুকে না সাকিব ছবি করলো, সে ছবি দর্শক নেবেও না, এখন আর চলবেও না। সাকিব ঠিকই আছে সাকিবের জায়গায়, যে কারণে অপু ইন্ডাস্ট্রির মধ্যে মানে ওর হাতে ছবি নাই। আর বুবলি তো একদম নিউ কাম, ও তো মাত্র শুরু, তেমন একটা দিন হয়ও নাই, ছোটখাটোর মধ্যে আছে, মোটামুটি সুন্দর, সে মোটামুটি না ভালো সুন্দরী, সে বেশ ছবি টবি করতেছে, নিজে বাচ্চা হওয়ার পর মেনটেন করছে। তবে তাদের পারিবারিক ব্যাপারে আমি খুব একটা নাক গলাবো না। আমার কথা হলো তিনজনেরই দোষ এখানে, না বুবলি, না অপু, না সাকিব। আমার কথা হলো আমি যখন জানলাম বুবলির সাথে সাকিবের সাথে অপুর বিয়ে শাদী হয়েছে, বুবলি বলে সে জানে না। এটা বাজে কথা, জানবে না কেন? আমরা বাইরে হয়ে আমরা জানতেছি, তোমরা ঘরে জানো না। বুবলির ইনভলভ হইতে হয় উচিত ছিল না। তারপরে যখন হয়ে গেছে তখন